When was the last time you called a business? You know, your dentist, maybe a local contractor, literally anyone. Did you ever stop and think about who or maybe what was on the other end of that line? Because that answer, it's getting a whole lot more interesting every single day. You see, right now there's this massive showdown happening, kind of behind the scenes. In one corner, you've got the classic, traditional human customer service agent. And in the other corner, a super fast, always learning challenger, the AI voice agent. So today, we're going to break down who's really winning this fight for the future of how businesses talk to us.
So, how did we even get here? Well, it really all starts with us, with you and me, the customers. Our expectations have completely shifted, and that change has created this huge opening for a totally new kind of solution. And this is where AI agents step into the ring. And let me tell you, they come with some serious advantages that are making businesses, from the tiny corner store to the massive enterprise, pay very, very close attention.
I mean, the biggest, most obvious advantage, they are always on. There are no coffee breaks, no sick days, no holidays. It doesn't matter if it's 2 in the morning in New York or 5 in the afternoon in Sydney, an AI voice agent is right there, ready to help a customer. It basically means a business is never really closed.
And when you put them side by side like this, the difference is, well, it's pretty stark. Look, a human team is amazing, but it has natural limits, right? People have good days and bad days. Headcount is expensive, and burnout is a huge problem. AI, on the other hand, it offers total consistency every single time. It can scale up to meet any demand in an instant, and it never, ever gets tired.
And just think about the power of that scalability for a second. Imagine a company launches a new product or there's a big service outage, and thousands of customers call at the exact same time. A human team would just be completely overwhelmed. But an AI system, it can handle all those calls at once. The quality of the service doesn't drop, no matter how much pressure it's under.
And really, it all comes down to this number. For businesses, this is the main event, a potential drop in their support costs of up to 50%. That's not just a small saving, that's a game changer. That's capital they can pour right back into growing the business. But okay, I know what you're thinking. This all leads to the big question, the one everybody asks. Can a machine really replace the empathy, the nuance, the human touch of a real conversation? Is all that efficiency worth sacrificing a genuine connection? Well, the tech is way more advanced than you might think. Modern voice AI is actually designed to pick up on emotional cues, things like your tone of voice and a sense of urgency. It can even change its language based on whether you sound happy or frustrated. And here's the kicker, it never gets defensive or flustered. Plus, and this is crucial, it's programmed to know its own limits. When a situation gets too complex or emotionally charged, it knows to seamlessly hand the call off to a human agent. So, that's all the high-level theory. But how does this actually play out in the real world? Especially for, the small, local businesses that make up our communities. Let's take a look at the playbook that's being used to bring this tech right to Main Street. For a local service provider, think about your dentist, a plumber, a clinic. The pain points are so clear. Every single missed call is potentially lost revenue. Hiring a full-time receptionist is a major expense. And just managing scheduling is a constant headache. While AI is being sold as a direct, one-to-one solution for every single one of these problems. So this is a quote from a company called Voiceonic, and they're one of the ones packaging these solutions for local businesses. And their value proposition? It's incredibly clear. It's not about complicated technology. It's about a simple, powerful promise. We help you capture every single lead that comes your way, period. This right here is the core promise. For a small business owner, the idea that no matter when a customer calls, day, night, weekend, holiday, that call will be answered professionally, that's not just a feature. That is peace of mind. It turns what used to be a major vulnerability into a totally reliable strength. And the whole process is designed to be this seamless, automated workflow. It starts with the AI receptionist handling the initial call and answering common questions. Then, it moves on to booking appointments right into the calendar, it hooks into their existing systems, and it even sends out automated reminders. Every single step is designed to take another manual task off the business owner's plate. The marketing language here is absolutely key. Notice it's not cold or technical. It's framed as a benefit, as an empowerment tool.
It's basically positioned as your new team member, one who just happens to be superhumanly reliable and ready to work 24/7.
Okay, so let's zoom back out. We've seen the big picture benefits, and we've seen the Mean Street playbook. So what does this all mean for the future of customer service as a whole? Where is this all heading?
And trust me, this is not a niche trend. Projections show the global market for voice AI absolutely exploding, jumping from just under $5 billion in 2025 to over $47 billion by 2034. That kind of growth isn't just a trend. It signals a fundamental shift in how businesses are going to operate. This is the new standard, taking shape right before our eyes. But, and this is a really big but, it's not about total replacement. The consensus that's emerging is something called the hybrid model. In this future, AI isn't firing human agents. It's actually freeing them up. The idea is that AI handles the massive volume of simple, repetitive stuff with incredible speed and scale, while the human agents are elevated to manage the most complex, the most sensitive, and the highest empathy situations, the places where they add the most value. So after looking at the tech, the business case, and where this is all going, what's the one crucial point, the main takeaway you should walk away with? Here it is. Voice AI has graduated. It's not just some cost-saving tool hidden away in a back office anymore. It is now becoming the strategic front door for the modern business. It's the first point of contact, it's the scheduler, and it's a key part of the brand itself. Which, of course, brings us right back to where we started. The lines are blurring, and that voice on the other end is more capable than you probably ever imagined. So the next time you pick up the phone to call someone, listen closely. You might just be talking to the future.
This explainer was brought to you by Voiceonic. So the next time you find yourself stuck on hold, don't just wonder when someone will finally pick up. Ask yourself, how long before it's an AI that answers every time?